Thor is a really good movie, directed by Kevin Branagh, who's known for directing Shakespearean plays and movies, so he was born for this kind of material. The story is flawlessly told of a young, arrogant prince who acts before he thinks, and through his actions almost starts a war. And his arrogance won't let him see the folly of his actions, causing a rift between father and son, and forcing Odin to strip Thor of his powers and banish him. And in his banishment, Thor learns some humility, and learns to love and care for people that aren't himself, eventually making the ultimate sacrifice to save the innocent people around him, which of course proved he was worthy and gave him back his powers. This movie is the perfect example of a character arc in a story, which I hope you enjoyed, because you're gonna get the same character arc from the same character 5 more times. But this movie does that arc perfectly, and introduces us to one of the best villains in the Marvel Universe, Loki. My only minor complaint about this movie is Hawkeye's obvious post-production addition. It's obvious adding him was an afterthought, as he doesn't really interact with any of the actual characters. They must have realized they didn't have any Avengers tie-ins, so they threw this scene together last minute. I just think Hawkeye deserves a better introduction, that's all. This is a really good movie all around, and the only reason it's not higher in the rankings is because it's not as much fun as some of the movies higher in the list. Hell, it's not as much fun as some of the movies lower in the list. This movie is more Shakespeare than it is Marvel, made by a serious Shakespearean director, which is totally fine. But for this list, I'm comparing this movie to Iron Man, not Hamlet.